Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday. Saturday, right? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm getting ready for a Christmas pop-up market for tomorrow and making some more Christmas ornaments. I got a couple of ornaments actually in the kiln right now, mid-process, that are going out for a homie. I had to remake them, so, well, we got some freshies. And I figured I'd go live for a little bit. Hey, good evening, Bonnie. I'm alright, thanks. How you do? Move things over to the lathe. Hey, good evening, Mike. Mike, how you doing? Mike, I've got a Grinch all boxed up, ready to go out in the mail for you. Sorry I haven't been very, quick on things, but if you still want it, it's got your name on it, and soon I have a packaging, shipping label on it. Happy Saturday to you. Mike, you got snow going on? We hit like 60 degrees here in Denver today. It's been crazy here. It's getting a little chilly this evening. It's getting cold at night, but hey, good evening, Dirk. Good evening, good evening. Hey, good evening. Happy Saturday, Art. $19 and dropping. Brr. I think we're looking at like low 30s for a load tonight. Truly mild for this time of the year. Hi, Jenny. Mike, you're having PayPal issues? Send me your, I got your email. I can send you an invoice. Why don't I send you an invoice, a request for payment? See if that straighten things out, if that's the problem you're having. Nice time, Jenny. Been busy, huh? Congratulations on that. This one's going to be a sweet green and white one. Very good, Mike. I can get something sent out this evening as far as a PayPal request, and then the package is pretty good to go. So I'll be able to get it out on Monday. Thanks, Jenny. Keep on spreading the word, please. Tell everybody. Hello everybody on the YouTube page. We got a little chat going on over on Facebook. That's going to be a sweet green and white one. The last green and white one, thanks, Mike. The last green and white one, well, it was not as dark. It wasn't as vibrant as I wanted. So I've gone ahead and remade it. And same thing with the last blue and silver that I made. I think this is going to turn out a lot sweeter. Much more vibrant. Holla, holla, holla. What's happening, Rich? How you doing? Rich, what a great time it was to catch up. I truly had a blast getting together with you as always. And how fun was it to get with Nico? Crazy, that was last Saturday, wasn't it? You know, I did make it pretty safe. Jenny, I don't know when my trip would be to Florida, but they do a Champs in Fort Lauderdale. Rich had a blast with the band. They definitely had a great vibe and they had a great jam. That was a lot of fun. And what a cool venue. And it's funny, I tell people I went to go see this show and they're like, who'd you see? And I was like, Dogs in a Pile. And they're like, oh, you got to see Dogs in a Pile? You know, such a cool venue. How big is that venue? What do you think that capacity was? It was nice and intimate. I told Matt, I thought that there probably wasn't any more than 20 people between the stage and the soundboard, was there? I mean, like 20 deep. There are a lot of people jammed in there, but late night was classic, wasn't it? Hey, good evening, Gordon. I made a couple of ornaments the other day, and I wasn't happy with how the colors came out on them. So here I am remaking blue, white, and silver, green and white, and another blue, white, and silver. These are going to be a lot more vibrant. I'm doing a holiday pop-up market tomorrow, and I made some really sweet. We made those pink ornaments the other day, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to make a couple of Bronco colors. There's a Broncos game tomorrow, and well, I'd have to imagine I'm going to see a lot of blue, white, and orange tomorrow, so probably should do a Christmas ornament in that color. Hey, good evening. Mike, let's call it 35 cents for the Grinch ornament. James, Monique, everybody, I hope everybody's doing great. Throw the love, throw the hearts. Awesome, Mike. So I had these colored up before I went live. That way we can just kind of knock them out. Guys, I bought my tickets for the next champ show I'm doing. It's in Austin in January. I got like 35 days to get. I got like 34 days to get my act together and put together enough work to bring to that show, but I'm looking forward to getting a bunch of torch time and a bunch of probably camera time. Decker did not order a Grinch. He wanted a Grinch. I saw Ember had made one, so I wonder if he got All right. Much happier with the way these colors are coming together. Shucks, Monique, things are alright. I'm plugging away. Trying to keep the smile on my face, you know. You like that, Mike? Yeah, I think these are turning out pretty sweet. I think I said that the last time, though. I found some more cobalt. I didn't think I had any more, but I had a little stash. And it works out to be a much better blue for the project I'm doing. You know, Mike, I saw a little story about the conversation about the rescheduling. But I don't know much about it. Does anybody know? I was all concerned. I saw some states kind of like moving away from the making it more acceptable. You're right, Mike. They've got too strong of a lobby. But to be reclassified, to be rescheduled, we would open up a... That'll be interesting. I don't know that... Hey, good evening, Robert. The 15th, that's on Monday. Well, Robert, with the prospect of easing financial processing, would be a huge impact on our industry, wouldn't it? Robert, it depends. It depends on what what colors I'm using, and well, what the scoop is. But you know, I did a Grinch ornament the other day. The Grinch ornament turned out really sweet, and I just told Mike that I'll send it out shipped for $35 for a Grinch in the mail. I got ornaments that I'm starting at $10, and they go up from there. The $10 ones, and then plus shipping. You know, and shipping's kind of an interesting one right now, so. But I'm gonna make a couple of Bronco ornaments right now. I'm gonna do a pop-up tomorrow. There's a Broncos game. I think there'll be a lot of people wearing blue and orange. So I figured a blue and orange ornament would be appropriate. Or a couple. See if I can get a couple before I start turning hangry. Can't make happy ornaments if I'm hangry. You know what I mean? I need me a taco. You know, I do have a Jones for a taco. I want to set up 2 more white blanks, and we're going to do some Bronco colors on them. They're going to be awesome. I got cobalt and lava. Right, Robert? That's how we do here at the Westie Show. I kind of changed up my process a little bit with these, implementing a little bit more lathe time. It allows me to really baby this jade white too. I still don't have 100% on this material, but this process has certainly increased my success rate. Nice. Rich got the lobster I made, the last lobster claw I made. Rich, how's that treating you? I'm gonna have to make a business trip next summer, put together a collection of them. All right, let's color these. Well, yeah, let's color these up. But before I do, let's burn one down. Snap, snap. Snippity snap. If you got it, pack it. I hope you got it packed in a Westie piece. or at least a piece that is a favorite of yours. Let's try that. Excuse me. Tickle in the throat. Whoa. Oh, something. I got a little something. Shucks, Robert. Sorry about that. All right, where's that lava? I just had a stick of that out. I swore I... What did I do with that? That's crazy. Hey, Chris. I'm doing alright. How are you? Hey, Darren. You know, a little of this, a little of that. What's up with you? Nice art. I finished off the two well, the 3 ornaments I've been working on. We set up some more white for a couple of Denver Bronco. I'm doing a pop-up tomorrow. It's going to be at a local Denver bar, and there's a Denver game going on, and figure it'd be appropriate to have well, a little Bronco colors flying. Hey Darren, thank you. I gotta say, it sounds like a good recipe for a great night. Good evening, Will. Happy Saturday to you. Making more Christmas ornaments today. Good evening, Shelly Bear. This lava doesn't want to move all that much. Well, it wants to move if I get it hot enough, and I get it hot enough, it wants to boil. I think it's going to look really sharp. Rich, this is a Gorillaz-inspired AI psycho album. This is called Kill Bill Reloaded. Robert, I like that idea. Thanks, Rich. The orange almost looks brown when it's hot. There's a lot of heavy material in that color. Well, when it cools back down, it's going to look really good. Robert, that's kind of why I've done that technique for a while. It definitely helps stretch things out, puts it under a little bit of clear. And by raking the clear and the cobalt over that, yeah, it's layered in well. You know, I was just thinking, if I can find another stick of cobalt, maybe I'll stick a few sticks into a 25 and do a little quick sleeve. Hey, good evening, Eli. Thanks, guys. Hey, Jared. Jared's over on the YouTube side. Jared, good evening. Jared, I just made arrangements for my next trip to Austin. We got a Champs in Austin, Texas in January. I'm flying, so I won't be really anywhere all that close to you, but I get to go and do some more Texas barbecue and some tacos. You know, Robert, it is a polarizing conversation there, huh? But you know, it's I want to think reasonably safe for me to have on the background, and you know, there's some decent stuff that's coming out. Robert, here in a little bit I can look at the screen again and give you the full title. But we'll keep this process going because well, I'm using jade white. But I'll get this in the kiln and I'll see if I can call it out. You know, the collection of color that I did grab this lava from, this is probably old school cadmium. Robert, I didn't want to jinx myself, so I was talking in vague. But yeah, I think at least thanks, Jared. I'm doing a pop-up tomorrow at a, did I tell you? I've said it a couple of times in the stream, but yeah, I'm doing this pop-up tomorrow. There's a Broncos game, and it's definitely a Broncos, it's a Broncos and a Vikings bar. There's a Broncos game tomorrow in the afternoon, so it should be bumping over there tomorrow. Jared, it should be a good day. It's a sweet local spot. They got a cool, like, old school, classic kind of bar in one room, and then there's a side room that's got a music stage. And a friend of mine's going to be set up there. She's going to be blowing glass. And then I'm going to be set up on a little table, slinging some glass, I hope. I was hanging out there a couple weeks ago, and it was a stupid cold day. So we really didn't have a great turnout, but tomorrow's supposed to be really pretty mild out here in Denver, so I'll get on stage. Really, the bulk of the live glass blowing will be my friend, but I'll get up there. I'll make a piece or two. She had me get up there and make a piece last time, and she hasn't blown glass in a little while, so I think naturally there's going to be a moment she's going to want to take a little break, and I'll get to fill in a little bit. Jared, it was a good time last time. It was super quiet. The owner of the bar came out and said, you know, this is like less than half of the normal turnout that he gets for a Vikings game. And then he said that usually for a Broncos game, they're packed to the point that they're overflowing outside. I was all concerned my bar tab was going to be far more than my sales, and there was some really nice support from their regular customers. So I ended up selling a handful. A number of pieces. I went home with a bunch of work, but I certainly didn't sell out, in other words. But I got my bar tab and I had a little food and I had drink pretty much. I mean, I was in a bar for like 12 hours, so I don't know if you can imagine what that amounts to, but it amounts to something. Anyways, I had a pretty decent bar tab. I had a pretty decent, like, they comped a bunch. All right. Let's open those up, put them on a new blow tube, and spin them out. Blow them out. Make them into an ornament.
Black Mamba milkshake, poison in the foams. 2 straws parallel, light. When the swirl, what kind of light when the glass taps on outside. Toxic cherry ring or frosted pain. We talk big or talk small, same thing. We write a joke till it bites the chain. Black Mamba milkshake, poison in the foams. 2 straws parallel, enemies stay close. Dead pants up by the cartoon girls. When the glass is zero, story. Paper napkin crown on your head. Tongues go numb, but the jokes get fed. Black Mamba milkshake, poison in the foams. 2 straws locked in the silent cold. Dead pants up with the when the glass hits bottom, off it goes. Enemies, friend, handshake, split the door. Last up from the wine screen.
Full of creases and plans. Take away napkins, turn to wings in our hands. Launch a clock with a peck of the can. Keep that shit, pull the throttle, no jam. Pull it up, let it ride in the breeze. Paper birds got the drums underneath. Two up on the scoop, light on the keys.
I got after a little hard last night. I'm taking my time with my first beer today. Well, with that being said, cheers.
Last cocktail, pocket full of tape and charms. Ink on the thumbs, blueprint. Words in the storm, I go wait to the dawn. We surf on them, all alarms do no harm. Hold it up, let it ride in the breeze. Yeah. Paper birds got the drones underneath. Come on. Two up on the scoop, light on the keys. Laughing through the panic while the city just wheezes.
Slancha.
Names in my pocket, bread in my teeth, I'm sweet. Save the last tear, save it for me.
She
Paper lanterns drip on a nameless page. She stalks the road, heart keeps a fading place. One morning we're one night, then free. Save the mercy, save it only for me. Keep the cool, she say they're cold like the rain, but the light still burn. I change your fan, I'm still down. Watch me once I bring you down for me, though. Last friend won't be. Don't crack the finger, it let it be.
Paper lanterns drip on her name's this red. She walks in rhythm, heart keeps a fading flame. One night, then free. Save the mercy, save it only for me.
That's mercy, though.
If there's a line to cross, she'll step kindly. Save the mercy, save it only for me.
Change the side that I'm working from. See if you guys get better perspective. Hello, spam man. Spam man, you know?
Knocked out, sip it up, ink dries on the down. Punch the feet, but the heart plays down. Far plain canvas, tenfold in a line. 2 dots, 3 taps, stop sign, decline.
It looks like this way you're not blocked from the chuck, the lathe. It looks like you're blocked by the flame.
Stay, body sway like graves. Dice come bright, kind of quiet days. Blessed not today, false red letters.
Anybody noticing the difference? Good evening, Jenny. You know, actually, now that I think about it, the new handle, the new blow tube's going to go on the opposite side. Well, let's see. You know, Robert, probably just being that it's a change, a difference, it's probably a good idea to do that, change it up a little bit, right? Not that one angle's better than the other, at least at this stage, I don't know, but just the idea of it being different.
Hold it up, let it ride in the breeze. Paper birds got the drones on their knees. Two up on the street, light on the keys. Laughing through the panic while the city just squeezes.
Jenny, I see that you commented over on YouTube.
Feel like a day, blue side again, one big for the rain. Midnight drinking lost in the parade. We goes to the cash with the paper paint. Hold it up, let it ride in the breeze. Paper birds got the drones on their knees. Two up on the street, light on the keys. Laughing through the panic while the city just squeezes. Yeah. Mask on tape, pockets full of tape and charms. Ink on the gun, blueprint calm. Birds in the storm, never wait to the song. We surf from the home while along we go home. Hold it up, let it ride in the breeze. Paper birds got the drones on the knees. Two up on the street, light on the keys. Laughing through the panic while the city just squeezes. Keep on. unlaced, blades kissed again. We ain't on that shit, no score on the win. Let the city be the drum, let the skyline spin, spin. Skyline roll with the dust, two ghosts on the path. Roll the sky with the summer gold in the back. We bow, she steal, no beef, just eat. City claps in the window, ceasefire release. We trade our shadows for a nod and a laugh. Mask down, truth up, leave nothing intact. Neon in tears, but the beat holds fast. Glowing grit, share a cigarette, we never had. Skyline dome like dust, two ghosts on the path. Roll is pain, the dust can fade like a fad. We bow, she steal, hands open free. City claps in the window, ceasefire release. Step off the path, silhouettes stand. Handshake head low, let the credits spin. The road been hollow, sweet in the sand. Final crash, gonna blow no dim.
Thanks, guys. Because the show's tomorrow, I kind of want to clean this edge up tonight. There we go. Robert, I do them both of those ways. I do well, I do the foil cap, and then I also do a glass bail. I do with a bail biter. But last time I was doing the show, it was kind of like last minute, and I didn't have foil toppers on hand. So I ended up making a bunch with glass bales. But I like the foil top more. Yeah, I'm just doing a score and snap, and flame polish, and then a foil top. Jenny, you let me know when you're ready for that hammer. Thank you for the compliment. That's kind of a bummer. The blow tube had a crack in it, and when I went to I was wondering if I was going to get that to break off. But I got it. See if I get any takers on them. They're cool color though anyway. Broncos, right? Awesome. Well, hey guys, I really should stay and get more work done, but I think I'm gonna call that a night. I'm gonna get myself a little dinner and get a good night's rest before I do this little shindig tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out. Happy holidays. Happy Saturday. And being that I'll be at that bar, I don't know, I could probably go live there for a little bit. We'll see what kind of vibe it is, but I'll hope to go live here again soon. I hope you'll tune in. If you're on that Facebook side or on the YouTube side of things, please hit that subscribe button. I need more subscribers. They're the love and be well. I'll see you soon.